Hello. KSI uploaded a video recently titled "Last to Remove Hand Wins $100,000. Very simple video, kind of like a MrBeast video. He gets a bunch of these random people, they put their hand on a box full of money, and the last person to remove their hand wins the money. Now, I'm not going to be talking about the entire video in this video because it's a 36-minute long challenge, so there's no need to talk about it. It went pretty smoothly, it went as it should all the way up until the 30-minute mark, roughly at the end of the video, when they had to do a challenge. So there was 4 people left by this time, and what they had to do was split into teams of 2, so that's 2 and 2. They had to get one of their arms attached to their teammate's arm, and they basically flip a prime bottle, which is KSI's drink, and the first team to flip it and land it wins. And the other 2 people who don't manage to land it before the other team, they would be eliminated. However, while trying to do this, you also have to keep your other hand on the box. So you have to keep your one hand on the box, the other hand tied to your partner, and you just need to flip a bottle and land it before the other team. So before talking on it anymore, I'm just going to show you what happens, because it goes quite quick, because it's just a bottle flip.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, flip. This is for a lot of money. A lot of money.
Let's go! Nice work, nice work, nice work, nice work.
Yes!
Nice work.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Nice, all good. Congrats.
So there you go, she flipped the bottle and landed it, which means her and the other guy won, and the other 2 have to get eliminated. So you could obviously tell she was very happy, yes, I won, yes, let's do this, yes. But that's not what happened. As these 2 guys are leaving because they lost, KSI gets called over by, I don't know if it's the producer or whoever it was, but he gets called over by them to do a VAR check. Which is basically like a replay because they've noticed something that shouldn't have happened. And I'll just spoil it right now. Someone on the other team lifted their hand off the box.
So, JJ, her hand comes out before she does the ball flip.
Oh,
So,
God.
Technically,
Yeah.
they didn't win.
Technically, they were out before they did the ball.
So the other team have to come back.
So there it was, clear as day. As she went to grab the bottle, her other hand came off the box, which means her and her team are eliminated. Because the entire point of the video is to keep your hand on the box. So now KSI is going to go over, she's going to show her and her teammate the footage, pretty much just saying, yep, you took your hand off the box, obviously. I don't know if it was an accident and she didn't realise she'd done it, or if she done it on purpose and tried to get away with it. I don't think so, because she couldn't have made it more obvious. But now KSI has to go back and break the news that she didn't actually win after all that celebrating. She actually lost. And the way she acts is the lowest of the low. No one should ever act like this. Not only in front of cameras, but also just after losing a game.
Please, please.
You did do the ball flip,
Yeah.
but before you complete the ball flip, you removed your hand.
Please, 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 please,
The game's a game.
please, please.
I'm so sorry.
Now, I've got nothing but respect for her teammate here. He realised she took her hand off, he watched it, it's there in front of him, and he just acknowledges that that means they're out. Game's the game is what he says, which is exactly what it is. He went there to try and win money. His teammate unfortunately lost it for him. Game's the game, it happens. But her response is the complete opposite, where she just stands there saying please, please, please to KSI, as if she's trying to guilt trip him. I don't know what she really expected from this. I don't know if she wanted him to just say, alright, well, since you're begging me and saying please, I suppose we'll let you off with it. That's not what's going to happen. You lost, you're the one that took your hand off, you're gone. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't just stop with all this please, please, please bahooey. It goes on for a little bit longer.
I'm so sorry, but you've been eliminated. Yeah, I didn't expect this. I'm so sorry.
Crocodile tears. Absolute, complete crocodile tears. She heard she lost, she did lose, and she starts putting on this fake crying act just to guilt trip KSI even more into whether or not she wanted to stay in the game, whether or not she wanted to go home with some amount of cash. I don't know, but she shouldn't have done it. And the even more sad thing is, it worked. KSI fell into her crocodile tear-filled trap, and he ended up giving her and her teammate both 5 grand. And now something even more unfortunate that she's brought upon herself is that 95% of the comments are just people bullying her. Just scrolling through some of the comments here, a lot of these comments have the timestamp pinned, so obviously just means when you click on their comment you can go straight to where this happened. So this guy's put the timestamp, he said, please, 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 in quotations, game's the game, which is what the other guy said. Respect to the guy who said game's the game instead of crying, it wasn't even his fault, he just firmed it. Again, fair enough. She's gonna get bullied on Reddit, girl crying, asking for please was so funny. Lamau, she's really begging like she's homeless. Not gonna lie, she pissed me off. I couldn't help but laugh. Why you cry when you f***ed up? Bro said game's the game. So, seems like a lot of the comments, if not all of the comments, are more siding with the guy rather than the woman, which I don't really blame them. I don't think they should be kind of attacking her. Yes, she did something wrong, and she shouldn't have done it, but I don't think she should get hate for it either. I think she should get criticism by people saying, listen, she shouldn't have done it. That was shit. It was wrong. But I don't think people should then, like for example the guy said she's going to get bullied on Reddit. I don't think she should get bullied. So that's it. I just wanted to talk about this because it's just it's the perfect example on how not to act in a sort of game show, YouTube video situation like this. It's the opposite of what you should do. You should do what her teammate did. Yep, game's the game. I'm out of here. It's over. And with that, I'm out of here. Bye bye.